What is good, guys, and welcome to today's video. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit sad because we're going to be disassembling a whole bunch of stuff on the S15. We need to get the whole hot side removed, and it's already pretty late in the afternoon and the weather's not looking good, so hopefully we can get a bunch done as quickly as we can. I spent this morning on my Twitch pretty much doing an epic stream, hanging out with you guys, playing some rad games. So if you aren't following me on Twitch, definitely check out that link in the description. And while we're talking about links in the description, don't miss out on your chance to win this super epic Nardi classic wheel. Pretty much if you missed out in yesterday's video, I explained how to enter, but all you need to do is go get yourself some SAMMIT merch. Link is in the description for that, sammit.net/shop. Everything you buy there counts as an entry. Even if you get a pack of like 5 stickers, that's 5 entries. Pack of 4 flight tags, that's 4 entries. So get some stuff. Competition ends for this bad boy on Tuesday next week. Don't miss out. Genuine Nardi classic wheel. And with that, let's jump into the S15. This kind of looks weird. I never would have thought this car would be stranded on jack stands in my driveway and not that one. And what's even funnier is this is the 3rd time now I'm having to take this turbo off. And I think that one I did it 4 times in this, no, I did it 3 times in this driveway as well. This is the first time I'm taking the turbo off here in this driveway, but anyways, that aside, it's just funny that that thing's now more reliable than this. But I don't think I showed you this yet, so let me show you why we're taking off this turbo. Let's get the light on the good old iPhone. It might be hard to see, hopefully the Canon can show you, but if we zoom in there on my spoolie boy manifold, you can see that there's some cracks appearing in all the worlds there. And it's not just around the wastegate port, it's going all the way around the bottom of the T3, the T2 flange that's there. So yeah, that's why we're taking the turbo off and taking the manifold off and re-welding it. Going to strengthen it with some more reinforcement, and anyways, you'll see what we're going to do with that in the next couple of days. But for now, my goal is, with what light that we have left, is to get at least the turbo off today, so we got a good head start for tomorrow. And all we have to do is take the manifold off. One other thing while we're in here is tonight I'm going to order an entirely new braided line kit for my power steering, because I'm sick of this thing leaking. I've replaced this 3 times now, and the Nissan OEM one always starts to weep at this joint, and it just drives me insane. So we're going to get a whole new kit, something with a new reservoir as well, because I hate that reservoir. It's just in a weird location, and just get everything kind of tidied up in here. I need this thing to be tip-top shape within a week, because we're going to be drifting this at a very, very special event. In fact, no one has ever uploaded a video of drifting at this circuit before, so it's going to be a very cool video and something that I think you guys are going to really, really love. So we need to get this thing all in tip-top shape so that me and Oka-chan can do some rad tandems on that track. So anyways, that aside, let's get this thing started. Alright, moment of truth, guys. Oh yeah, there she is. She's off. We got this thing off. Man, oh wow, the crack is really bad. Yeah, I didn't realize it was that bad. Well, as you guys can see, it's pretty dark outside and we got lights set up, but we got the turbo off. We reached our goal for today. And this is what I meant where the crack was getting pretty bad, and I didn't realize it was this bad, but I'm glad we've now decided to pull this off. because as you can see, the crack is right around the base there, and that's been a boost leak. Like definitely that's been leaking. So that sucks, but we're gonna reinforce everything. Hopefully we'll get a couple more months out of this manifold before we change the whole hot side. I wasn't gonna bother taking the manifold off today because I knew it was gonna be dark and I wouldn't have the time and everything, but since I'm already here and I've already made a mess and all the tools are here, the light's set up, I mean, what's another 8 bolts gonna do? It should be relatively simple, right? Remember me saying that right now. Let's cut to when I get this thing off. All right. Let's get this thing out of here. Which is always a big pain in the butt. Alright. There we go. Now I can't lift this all the way out because I have to disconnect the lines going to the wastegate first. And then I can pull it out. So give me a second. There we go. Pull it all out now. And that's it. There's no cracking in any of the bracing. So this time it's just holy moly. Okay, yeah, I gotta show you guys these cracks. This is insane. So I got the manifold on the ground here and I just wanted to show you just how insane this crack is. It goes full way around the flange there, through the piping there. There's no welds in that corner, which is kind of scary that it just cracked through the piping there. And then that's when it started just working its way all the way around and splitting even on this side of the piping through the middle there. So pretty much it was only a matter of time before that flange would have fallen completely off, because that crack and split goes through the whole thing almost all the way around. So we are still going to try and repair this. And the craziest thing is literally like, this is the issue with this manifold that HKS made like 10, 12 years ago now. It was just renowned for all of these problems. And that's when they, you know, looked at using different material and, you know, steam pipe 3mm thick stainless instead of this, which is literally like, I don't know, like not even a millimeter thick, but you can see the crack goes. The only place the crack isn't, wow, guys, the crack goes the full width around in there. I don't know if you can see it on that side too. And there's only that little space there. See there, between the top and the bottom there? That's so sketchy. Well, glad we took it off now when we did, because that's going to need a lot of welding. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be rolling more stainless around this to double the thickness of it and penetrate all the way through, all the way around where these cracks are. So double layering stainless through there and welding it all in. And hopefully that'll get us a couple more months out of it. Kinda just want to change the hot side now though, but we've got a few big trips planned and I don't have any money for a whole new hot side right at this point. But so we'll make do with what we've done, what we've got here, and pick it up from there. Also, some boxes from Amazon arrived, which I'm really excited about. I'm going to clean up everything here and I'll show you what arrived. So we're inside now, and as you can see, we've got the RC car here, which I'm currently working on and disassembling to get to the rear diff. Because we need to lock that, and essentially we're going to be welding the rear diff with a hot glue gun. And a bunch of you guys actually reached out to me in the Discord, which is great. Shout out to the Discord if you haven't joined it yet. Join it. Anyways, that aside, we're going to be hot gluing up this, locking the rear diff. Both front and rear diffs in this are open. I was planning to disconnect the belt that goes to the front diff, but a fair few of you guys said to leave it for now, because unless I get a whole bunch of lock and a gyro set up, I'm not going to be able to do rear wheel drifting. So we're going to be doing all-wheel drive drifting, I guess, for now. So yeah, locking the diff and all that kind of stuff. Now, as you guys know, we don't have a controller for this. This ESC or whatever it's called may not work or may not be suitable for lipos. We don't know yet. And obviously we don't have a controller that suits this transmitter, and this is some old AM 27 megahertz receiver, so we can't use that. So I've got some parts. I don't have the controller yet. The controller's arriving tomorrow, but some parts came from Amazon, so let me show you what we got. Opening up the first box here are my LiPo batteries. Now, I was trying to get Turnigy batteries. I tried so hard. Hobby King can't ship them to Japan. There's some weird shipping rule or something like that where they can't ship the LiPos to us. So, and then nowhere online here had Turnigys for anything. Like, the prices of them were just ridiculous. Like, It was, yeah, it was just stupid. So I went with the brand that everyone seems to go with here in Japan, which is this. So it's a hard cased lipo, and I got 2 of them obviously. Now I do have a lipo bag on the way too, because I want to be safe and not have these explode on me. They got the T connectors. These are 5,200 milliamp hour, 50C, and 2S. So these should go in here right through here, like slide in the bottom there, and we should be good. So we got 2 lipos. Pumped about that, dude. I'm so excited about this. All right, so we'll put that aside and we'll open this now because I'm vlogging. It's hard to open packages. All right, hang on. Maybe I can get in here and open this. Ugh. All right. Oh, that's the DC power supply. Put that down. Oh, is there only the... Oh, okay, we're still waiting for a couple more deliveries today then. So, and then we just got this super cheap LiPo battery charger for now. So I guess that's my battery power solution sorted out. Tomorrow the controller should arrive. Later tonight my new ESC should arrive too, or is it ESM? I don't know, whatever it's called. So yeah, this is like just some cheap LiPo balance charger thing that I picked up. So hopefully should be all G. Don't worry as well, all my batteries will be getting charged outside. I have like this kind of little like cabinet outside around the side of the house that has power. So I'm going to be putting all my batteries in there and they're going to be charging out there. I don't want to keep LiPos inside the house for obvious reasons. They have a tendency of sometimes exploding, especially if they get damaged. And I think it's just common sense, guys. If your car gets, your RC gets into a massive wreck or something, oh, wifey's calling me. You should always just dispose of the battery. It's not worth the risk. Change of plans, guys. It's waifu. We had to go pick her up from the train station and now we're going to go eat dinner at this epic Japanese restaurant. May says I've eaten here before, but I don't remember. Apparently not this one, but another one somewhere with Oka-chan. So when we get inside, I'll show you what we're eating. Well, I think May made the right choice for dinner. I'm pretty happy. That looks... Hang on, waiting. I don't really want to know what that pink stuff is, but I kind of do at the same time. What is it?
It's tuna.
It's tuna? Oh. Putting some sauce in there, hey? Looks good. So I went and got the Omori something something dish, which is soba, udon, some tempura. This is seriously the best thing ever. We're gonna mix all that up. You put all of that in there. Maybe not as much, like a whole bunch of wasabi if you don't like wasabi, but I'm definitely putting all the onions in there. And then pretty much all that gets like dipped in there and eaten. One thing I wanted to show you as well, this kind of place, you don't wear shoes here. I don't know if you can see, we're on tatami mats here. And your shoes go in this little cabinet, and this is the key. It's literally a piece of wood with little sections carved out in it. And when you slide it in, it unlocks and you get your shoes back. I think that's pretty cool. Pretty Japanesey, right? And also, slurping is what you're supposed to do in Japan. Good? Alright. Now I'm gonna slurp down my food. So like I said, guys, soba. Well, first of all, we want to put all this negi, like spring onion, in the soba stuff here. I'm not a wasabi guy. I probably, like, wasabi will probably grow on me as the years go by here in Japan, like everything else has here in Japan that I didn't like initially. But we're gonna have some of this fresh soba. Dip it in. That's really good. Alright. I'm gonna devour this now. Peace, guys. So we just finished eating dinner and I wanted to show you guys. This is the cabinet where my shoes are in. See, it's locked. Slip this in. Now it's unlocked. Need to get a new pair of shoes. These Jordans have lasted me 2 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a while. It's been a while. So back home now, and I've been smashing into this RC car. I'm actually having a lot of fun, and check this out. We discovered that the diff that was in this is actually not a gear diff whatsoever. It's a ball diff, which has all these little ball bearings inside it, right? And what we did was we popped out all the ball bearings, and now when I put this back together, it'll be locked, so I don't have to hot glue up any gears or anything like that. It looks like the diff in the front is a gear diff, which is very interesting, but the one that was in the rear was a ball diff. So there you go. So easier for me. We don't have to hot glue anything. I just had to pop out the little ball bearings. Gonna put that back together. We'll have a locked diff and then reassemble this. It's a learning curve. definitely learning a lot, and I took a lot of pictures to make sure I can put everything back the way it is, because there's a lot of parts out everywhere here. It's pretty weird as well. Like, oh dude, one thing I found very, very interesting is the knuckles are super cool. And I imagine like RCs have come a long way, because now that people can 3D print stuff at home and stuff, it's probably very, very cool and like interesting to see what people have come up with. Anyways, I'm going to jump back into this, put this all back together, but for now, I think I'm going to wrap up this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. It's a bit sad that we had to pull apart the S15, but also I'm really, really happy that we did, because if I tried to wing it or just leave it as is for a couple more days, there's no way that turbo would still be sitting there. It probably would have fallen off. So yeah, that's awesome. We'll get it fixed in the next couple of days and it's going to be sick. Thanks for watching. Make sure you smash like. Don't forget about the giveaway, guys. Gnarly Wheel, get your SAMMIT merch in the description below, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Peace out. Jamata.